So today we're going to be reading the book Caterpillar to a Butterfly, and then learning about the cycle, and then doing an activity over the cycle. So our learning objective is to learn the steps of a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. So now we're going to read the book. Caterpillar to butterfly. What is a butterfly? A butterfly is a type of insect. Insects have 3 pairs of legs, making 6 legs altogether. The wings of a butterfly are covered in many tiny scales. The scales are usually patterned and colored. Insect bodies are divided into 3 parts. The head is the front part and has the eyes and mouth. The thorax is the middle part where the legs and wings are attached. The abdomen is the back part where the insect digests its food. So there's the wing, there's the abdomen, there's the thorax, there's the legs, the eye, and the head. The story of a butterfly. Butterflies flutter around the plants. Female butterflies look for a place to lay their eggs. The eggs will hatch into caterpillars. Later, the caterpillars will change into butterflies. A butterfly has 4 stages in its life cycle. So here's the first one, which is the egg, and then it hatches into a caterpillar, and then a pupa, which is also known as a chrysalis, and then that's the story of how an egg grows into an adult butterfly. It's called the life cycle. A new life begins. In spring, a female butterfly searches for somewhere safe to lay her eggs. She lays them under the leaves where they are hidden from view. Monarch butterflies lay their eggs on milkweed plants. The eggs stick to the leaves. So like there, it's sticking to the leaf. Different types of butterflies lay their eggs in different plants. Peacock butterflies choose needles. These plants have hairy, stinging hairs. The sting stops animals from eating the needles and the eggs. So the needles are a safe place for peacock butterflies to lay their eggs. The eggs hatch. A few days later, the eggs hatch, and a tiny yellow caterpillar comes out of each one. Caterpillars spend most of their life eating, so they grow quickly. Monarch caterpillars become striped as they grow older. So here's where it hatches, and they look kind of goofy. And then it starts getting the stripes and becoming a caterpillar. And then that's like a little bit bigger. And then as a caterpillar grows, its skin becomes too tight and splits. The caterpillar sheds its skin, revealing a new one underneath. This is called molting. A caterpillar is also known as a larva. So like that's the grown, and then that's what it looks like first when it's shedding its skin, and then it just keeps going, and then it hooks into a J shape, and it turns into a cocoon or a chrysalis or a pupa. Staying alive. Caterpillars are soft and juicy, so lots of other animals want to eat them. Many caterpillars have special ways of staying alive. Monarch caterpillars are bad to eat. Their stripes warn animals that they are poisonous. The monarch caterpillar's poison comes from the milkweed plants it eats. Many caterpillars are green, so they blend in with their surrounding. It's called camouflage. Some caterpillars have sharp spines on their bodies. A green caterpillar on a green leaf can be hard to see. Making a pupa. Caterpillars grow fast. After about 14 days, a caterpillar is ready to change into a pupa. This is the next stage of its life cycle. A caterpillar makes a silk thread and uses it to hang from a leaf. It molts for one last time, then it spins a pupa around itself. A pupa is usually green or gray, so it is difficult to see on a plant. This is another example of camouflage. The pupa is tough on the outside to protect the insect inside, and then inside the pupa, a caterpillar gradually changes. A butterfly appears. After about 2 weeks, the pupa of the monarch butterfly becomes darker in color. So the orange wings of the butterfly can be seen inside, and then the pupa cracks open. The butterfly crawls out. It sits on the empty pupa case, and then it spreads its wings so they can dry. It has to rest for a few hours before it can fly. An adult butterfly does not grow anymore. Male and female monarchs look similar, but males have small dark spots on their wings. So the male has small dark spots on its wings, I guess, and the female just looks like that. Butterfly life. Butterflies flutter around searching for food in grassy and woodland areas or places where there are flowers. All butterflies feed on sweet, sugary nectar that they find inside flowers. The female lays her eggs one at a time. Once the female butterfly lays her eggs, a new life cycle begins. Adults usually live for only 2 to 5 weeks. And then there's her laying her eggs, and then the new cycle will begin. And then every year they have a long journey. As the summer comes to an end, monarch butterflies start an amazing journey called migration. They fly to warmer places. The journey can cover thousands of miles and takes more than 2 months. Millions of monarch butterflies spend the time resting on the trees. So this is a tree full of monarch butterflies. And then in the spring, the butterflies set off to their summer homes. On the way, they lay eggs. Their young change into butterflies and continue the journey. The monarch butterflies wake up when warm weather. We're gonna go through and learn each cycle, and then we'll do the activity. So the life cycle of a butterfly. It starts with a butterfly laying an egg, and then it turns into a larva, then a pupa, then an adult, and then it repeats. Stage 1, the egg. Stage 2, the caterpillar, and there's many types of caterpillars. And once a butterfly hatches, it becomes a caterpillar. Caterpillars come in different sizes, shapes, and colors. And there are over 20,000 different types of caterpillars. Stage 3, the pupa. Inside the bag, the caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. This process is called metamorphosis. Stage 4, the adult butterfly. And that's the life cycle. So this is when it turns into a J, this is the pupa, and these are when it's becoming an adult.
Butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis, butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis, fluttering fly in the sky. That's the life cycle of a butterfly. Changes round like this. It's called metamorphosis.
Yeah. Now we're gonna do an activity where you cut and paste it. So we'll be doing this. So you'll write your name. You don't have to write the date. You'll cut these out and then put them where you think they go. So like their first cycle or stage, second stage, third stage, fourth stage. And then after that, put under what it is. So like this is a pupa, or you could call it a chrysalis or whatever, but pupa's easier. And then you could write that as an egg, caterpillar, butterfly, and then write it under it or below it or wherever you want. So yeah, and then you can color it. And after, it should look something like this. So the egg, caterpillar, pupa, butterfly, and then you name them. And then I didn't color it, but you can color it. So now that you know the stages, we're gonna review. So stage 1, egg. What is stage 2?
Caterpillar.
Okay, what about this stage? Stage 3?
Making a pupa.
What's stage 4?
A cocoon.
And 5?
Butterfly.